Why do businesses fail? No one likes to think of failure, yet business failure statistics are high. If you know why businesses fail, you can avoid making these mistakes. There are 7 main reasons why the majority of businesses fail. 1. No planning and poor management. The previous exercises have shown that you need to be multifaceted in your entrepreneurial abilities. Just as an architect must work to blueprints, so your business must work to a plan. The key to business success is in the development of a sound and well-researched business plan discussed in Chapter 7. You only have to drive around your own community to see the revolving door syndrome of retail outlets closing down after a few months and a new venture starting. Service industries suffer the same fate. The usual reason for these failures is lack of planning. No matter which business you pursue, it needs a great manager at the helm. Good management encompasses everything from customer service to running an efficient office. Review the strategies on page 21 and see if you are ready for this challenge. Point 2. Lack of cash flow and capital. Cash flow describes the flow of money within a business. Businesses are often started by people with very little money to invest in the startup and not enough to see the business through the first to fragile years. Without enough capital investment, important corners are cut. Shoestring budgets make survival and growth difficult. Without money to purchase the necessary equipment, support monthly overhead, or spend on marketing to launch the business, the enterprise cannot get off to a positive start. The average business is started with minimum capital, often borrowed from family, banks, credit cards, or high-interest loans. Some people increase home mortgages, an inadvisable step because if the business fails, the home could be lost and the marriage or other personal relationships would be put to the test. Know where your financing will come from, what the terms of repayment will be, and whether the business can afford the repayments. If you can't afford to borrow, then don't. Rethink your business plan. 3. Wrong location. With the competition from big box stores and large malls, location is key for retail businesses to succeed. Is it practical to have a hairdressing salon in an industrial area or a restaurant tucked into a small strip mall frequented mainly by seniors? Despite this self-evident logic, people often locate their businesses in the wrong areas. But the rent is so cheap, they cry in delight. Studies show that the average consumer will travel no more than 3 blocks out of their way, particularly if the same product can be purchased closer. No amount of advertising will entice customers to an out-of-the-way location if they can buy the product more conveniently elsewhere. Walk by, traffic, visibility, and parking are all vital to a retail location. There is no such animal as cheap rent.